If my traveling has taught me anything, it's that the social and environmental problems we face aren't rooted in some lack of love for each other or the earth. The problem lies in our lack of agency or sense of power to change things. And that's why I'm so obsessed with music and with singing, because finding our voices literally as singers is an incredibly effective way at helping us find our voice in our community, and is a big first step in building the collective power needed to change course.
Go easy on the earth, lightly on the water. Remember, this place is for your sons and daughters. Easy on the earth, lightly on the water.
I'm Luke Wallace. I'm a folk singer, speaker, and an activist from the Coast Salish territories, known as Vancouver, Canada. I spend my time playing music festivals and shows and speaking in schools about hope in the face of climate change. After many years of playing in noisy bars and empty cafes, the gigs started getting better. People started showing up more. All of a sudden there were school choirs arranging my music and people singing my songs at climate rallies halfway across the country. I've spent a considerable amount of time present at or supporting frontline activism here on the West Coast. From far-off places like Bristol Bay, Alaska, I learned about the abundance of the earth. My first international gig was in 2015 in Paris at COP21. 8 years later, I was invited back to the UN as a feature performer at the United Nations Conference of Water in New York City. People in the communities that I've met that are the most effective change makers, are the most inspiring, are able to gather energy around them, are the ones who are so fully in love with what they're doing that it doesn't feel like work anymore. That they show up and just want to shine in the world because they know that that's what they're here to do. It's what they were born for, and we all have our own unique version of that. For as long as I can remember, it's felt like my generation was just born at the wrong time, like the world was ending. And then I realized it's kind of true. An old way of being on Earth is dying, and a new way is being born. Millions of people are leaning in to write that new story about how we relate to one another and to the planet that gives us life. And I guess I'm making music for those people, to comfort them when they need it, and to light a fire under a society that wants to pretend so badly that things don't need to change.